Bills Mafia? We have 325 days to go, 272 days. We have 263 days. We have 240 days to go. We have 198. We have 154 days. We have 97 days to go. We have 89 days to go. We have 86 days to go until the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57.
And now it is time for the only channel dedicated to counting down the days until the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57.
I just don't know if they're going to make it. I'm done.
What is up, Bills Mafia? We have 48 days to go until the Buffalo. And this channel is going to document every single day leading up to that amazing moment with a live stream. From here on out, it's just all live streams. Every night, a live stream. I'm going to pop on for a few minutes every night leading up to our amazing moment when the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57. Just a short while ago, I was checking out the Mafia Sports Report on the Buffalo Bills, and obviously all the things that we're facing, all the things that are coming up in the very near future, specifically the Bengals game. Games. The game quite a bit when it comes to first ever Super. Like me, you just want it to be a whole lot easier than it, might have to be. It's going to beat the snot out of the Bengals. I'm actually not predicting a blowout. I kind of just hope that we can kind of squeak by there on the road on Monday Night Football against the Bengals in Cincinnati. This is the first game in quite a while where I don't expect the Bills to just roll. I said last night that I think if the Bills score 27, we're good. Meaning that the Bengals are probably going to score like 26. They got a very good offense. Joe Burrow at quarterback. T. Higgins. Obviously Jamar Chase. A good, solid running game. Their defense, good enough. So, it's not going to be a cakewalk. We're not strolling into Cincinnati and blowing this team out. I don't think so. And, of course, all of us are like, really? Oh, my gosh. It's just going to be like that Monday morning when we wake up. It's going to be like, the only thing on our minds is this game. Because this is the game. This is the game. The Bills beat the Bengals, and we've got the number 1 seed. Because we're not losing to New England at home the next week. That's it. This is the game. This is the game. Just like my buddy here, Intimidor says Bengals game is a huge game, must win. Could mean getting the bye. Could mean having some home field advantage to the playoffs. Go Bills. Yep. That's it in a nutshell. The Bills beat the Bengals on Monday night. We are going to playoffs. But I would rather take the shortcut. I would rather the Bills get the number one seed, have the bye, have the first playoff game against, some walkover team, and then let's bring Kansas City into town and just mash this team in Buffalo. Just mash this team in Buffalo. Just beat the snot out of Kansas City here in Buffalo in the AFC Championship game, much like we beat the crap out of Kansas City in the 1994 AFC Championship game. Joe Montana, we smacked that team down, I think 31-13. It's going to be like that. It's going to be like that. What's up, Bills Are Electric? I love the name. Bills Are Electric. Love it. This year, I agree. Use what you have learned, Ken. I think he's coming around. I think he's starting to understand what it takes to move the ball consistently when teams start to, key in on what you're trying to do offensively. So this quick stream is about 3 players that I think are going to make a difference in this Kansas City game. What's wrong with me? I can't keep naming the wrong teams. This is a stream to talk about 3 players I think are going to make a difference in this Cincinnati Bengals game. Because every season, I think that the teams that rise above the others, the cream that rises to the top, has a player or two that rise to the occasion. That the players that become that player that becomes a household name in the playoffs is when you start to see, not all the time, but oftentimes there will be a player or two that in a championship run, people say, that dude made a difference. I guess maybe last season you can say that player was T. Higgins, although they didn't win the Super Bowl. But, T. Higgins was good, but, he really showed up in the playoffs last year. And other years, there are just those teams, those players that step up. So this video is going to be about the 3 that I think that down the stretch here are going to be critical in, first of all, beating the Bengals. That is my little take today. All right. My number 1 player that I think is going to make a huge difference. We're just talking about Monday Night Football. We're not talking about we're not talking about anything else. We're just talking about Monday Night Football right now. And am I spazzing out on my stream? See, a lot of people have dropped off, so that might be the case. 210, you're there. Give me a thumbs up or tell me if I'm lagging. But it don't matter because I'm just here for myself more than anything. Here's what. All right, I like this Thomas Busy coming in and giving his take on the players that he thinks is going to make a difference. One of them I'm like a little perplexed about, but maybe he can explain. Thomas Busy says, number 1, Cam Lewis, number 2, Reed Ferguson, and number 3, John Brown. I mean, Reed Ferguson, okay, long snapper. So you're thinking that a lot of these games are going to come down to field goals, and he just has to put it where he's got to put it. Got it. Cam Lewis definitely needs to step up his game. I ain't going to, hem and haw about that one. Because he has really kind of fallen short of starter expectations. From what I can tell, I remember the Vikings game in particular. Homeboy just took the wrong angle on Dalvin Cook, and Dalvin Cook went the distance for a touchdown. Remember late in the third quarter.